Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Vagante, and the key was provided by developer. Guys, this is one of the situations where I'm really happy that I got the game. I saw it by complete coincidence somewhere in a list of interesting games that are about to come out. I wasn't even sure if it's on Steam. I thought it's somewhere on Kickstarter or somewhere else. Actually, it is on Steam. You can buy it. I'm not sure if it's ready. Maybe it's still early access, hard to say. But I was very interested in it. I wanted to play it, and I simply asked for the key on Keymailer, and I got it. I actually got a pretty good game, and it's not that cheap. It's like $12. So I just got a full game that I actually wanted to play and was interested in. I tested it for like I think around 2 hours, and I really like it. It's I should say roguelite, but it's more like a roguelike, to be honest. You have one thing to unlock to take with you on the journey, and aside from that there is one class to unlock. So from what I understand right now there is 4 classes, and you can pick one unlockable bonus for the start, and that's all in terms of being a roguelite. Aside from that, every run is separate. Now, this game has been in development from what they say for 4 years. This is quite a lot. Before we start, I wanted to say that this is a pure recommendation. 8 out of 10. Very nice roguelike slash roguelite, which I will actually play. I want to play it, I want to unlock more, I want to keep it on my hard disk because even though I don't like pixel art, this is the type of pixel art done quite nice, and I'm genuinely interested in playing the game. I like it, I played it, I had fun. So, full recommendation. Even though I will probably say some negative things about the game, there is some negative things about the game, but remember that this is 8 out of 10 and the recommendation. It is a good game. It works in OBS very nicely. See, this is one of the things that people do right. I just chose it as a game. It's recording, everything works, no problems. Even though it's kinda indie, kinda probably budget, works properly. Look at the options. Let me just find the button because I was changing the controls. The controls are one of the things that might be problematic. Probably you will have to remap them for your liking because it's quite clunky and strange, but you can get used to this. But because they are all, as you can see, they are how to call it? Well, you can choose your own controls, right? You can pick every button and switch to another button. So that's all the buttons that you are using. I switched them slightly around because I wanted to just, you know, rebind them. Yeah, that's the word. I had to rebind a couple of keys, but you can do it, so that's no problem. Of course, I'm using mouse and keyboard, or rather mostly keyboard. I don't know why there is 4 controls on one computer. How do you play multiplayer? I guess you play via Steam. I'm not sure how would you play on one computer with like what, 3 controllers and keyboard. Hard to say. Now, let's check credits actually. Is it interesting? Yeah, it's just some information. Can we go out? Let's see. I'd like to go return. Not here, not exit. Jesus Christ, I messed up. How am I now going out of this? Yeah, okay, we're back. So, why is it paused? Wait. Strange. It's like in 2 places. Okay, so maybe we go once again, options. We have options in options, controls in options. In options we have controls and settings. I thought options is the same as settings. I know why it's like one in the other. And also we have unlocks here and unlocks there. This is quite strange. Okay, so maybe settings. We have sort of a slider. It goes by one, you know, but by one, well, by 1, simply, by 10%. So we can kinda switch music and volume. Actually, we can add some gamma, maybe. I know why it's not active. Maybe now it is. I don't know. Is it lighter? I don't know. I know why it's switched off. Strange. I'll add 1 point. Zoom. Oh, we can actually zoom. It's interesting. How do you zoom? Maybe we don't zoom. Let's leave it like this. Medium upscale can be changed. Yeah, there's quite a lot of options. It's in window mode now. And some of it might be interesting. I don't know. Pixel perfect scaling. I don't know what it is really. I have no idea what it is. Cumulative combat numbers. Maybe not. Yeah, let's leave it like this. I'm not sure how much this whole... Wait, that was just controls. Options, settings. I kinda zoomed it, I think. Because there's slightly a problem. The character is rather small. Okay, so those are the unlocks. Basically, after you die multiple times in subsequent runs, you can unlock different things. And it's mostly just one bonus for the class that you have. I also unlocked the 4th class. So now we have Rogue, Knight, Mage, and Wildling, who is pretty much like a Berserker. And then we have, as you can see, this many to unlock. But overall, what is this? It's just sorting, sort. I don't know, for some reason I thought it's a abbreviation of something, but it's just sort. Just the S is strange. Okay, how do you go? Yeah, back. I have to use buttons on my left side of the screen. That's why it's going slowly, because S is like enter. Enter. I don't think enter works. Exit, right? No, I don't want to exit. No, return is back. I don't want to exit game. I want to exit this screen. Exit? No. Cancel. I don't want to exit. I want to... What is it? Return to what? Return to menu. This is counterintuitive. Now we had unlocks there. We have unlocks here. Right? The same unlocks, I guess. So why did I in 2 places? And now I pressed... What? Back. Back is broken. Escape works. This is messed up. Play online. I have no idea how you play online, but you can apparently go to somebody's game. I don't know if you can join, but I'm not gonna join it. I have nobody to test it with, right? So apparently you can use either private lobby or host server or host Steam lobby. I'm not sure what the difference is. I would have to actually play with someone and test it if they can log into my game. So I didn't test multiplayer, but there is some option of multiplayer. I just hope it works. Those people are apparently playing with friends, so they, I guess, connected. I cannot test it because I have nobody to play with. Right, so we are going to just start a run. Maybe we'll do tutorial and then we'll start a run. I know it's gonna be a long video, but I just wanna show you everything. Okay, so new game means it's not really new game. I mean, we are already in the game. We have the unlocks done, right? So we are in the game. Now I have to pick a guy. So yeah, I can pick Rogue, Mage, Wildling, or Knight. I'm gonna go with Rogue. You can switch the skin. It does nothing. It's just visual. And then we have this background unlocked. So the game is overall very in-depth, and it has a lot of mechanics. So I might not be able to show you everything. If you want to know in detail how to play the game with all the synergies and mechanics and secrets, you would have to go to probably YouTube or some guide on Steam and find it there, because I don't really know all that much. I just played it for 2 hours. I know that there are some intricate mechanics, but I also don't want to spoil them. I know some of them, but I don't want to spoil them too. So I'm gonna only show you probably the beginning of one run and the tutorial. So the rest you have to find on your own. So I unlocked 4 things for now. +1 to level, more speed, more strength, and +4. I don't know, but this looks bad. It's like +4 HP. Normally it's 20 when you heal. It's kind of like Dark Souls to some extent. It's also similar to, I don't know, Risk of Rain maybe, because it's a very small character and similar genre. Also kind of like Magicite or Roguelands. Overall, it's a platformer roguelike with just a run. You do one run in 5 areas. Each area has 3 levels, I think. So it's around 15 levels or 12 or 15. I think it's 5 areas or 4. Not entirely sure, but something around it, between 12 and 15 levels. And I made it the further to 4. Yeah, yeah. The best, my best run was 4 levels. So that was 25% of game or 20% of game. That's all I could do, and then I died. Okay, let's go strength, and I have to also kill the sound. Now, okay, now we have to click what? Q? Yeah, Q. Q is like, yeah, it's... Controls are very messed up. You have to do it on your own to set them for you, because the default ones might be strange, and you have to just keep trying and until you find something that works for you. I'm going to maybe also kill a bit sound, because yeah, I think it's way too loud. Let's see the zoom. What if we zoom fully? What happens? Back. Return. What is zoom? I don't get it. Maybe in... Okay, let's go to tutorial area. I know before, when I started the map, because generally speaking you start the run here, I landed in tutorial. So then I wasn't sure what was going on, because if you go right, there's actually a tutorial. So it's like 2 tutorials, but overall the left entrance, the big one, is just the beginning of the run. Okay, let's go in. You have to press up. And let's see if I'm resumed. Yes, I'm resumed. Okay. So probably this zoom should go back, maybe even all the way. You know what? We can do it like this. Maybe we don't zoom. And that's one of the problems I have with this game. It's just, yeah, this is probably better. Very small character. It's much more like Terraria than it's like Spelunky, and I would prefer it to be the opposite. I would really prefer it to be more like Spelunky and less like Terraria, because in my opinion this is too pixelated and too small character. But you know, maybe it's just my opinion. I'm just saying what I think. So this is slightly gripe for me. The game is very good. It's very in depth, but it has this pixel art, right? This is how you operate. Okay, so I have mapped to spacebar, and it's actually showing us the button that we change, which is very good. All right, so this kills instantly. You just get 999 damage and you die instantly, unless you have a protection. There is tons of items in the game that can protect you. So this is just basic mechanics. You can grab to the edge, for instance, and you keep yourself grabbed, right, like this. You can also aim bow, and you can do what? You can attack, you can jump, you can also crouch. I'm not sure what's the point. Normally the rogue can go into stealth, but he needs a specific skill. Also, we have this menu here. Also, the problem is that you have to use those strange buttons. You cannot use mouse or anything. You have to do it with all the buttons. So like E is next up, and here is the level, right? So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stats, and 1, 2, 3, 4 specific class skills. So those are different for every class. Every class has 4 passive skills, and the same stats that do different things. Also, if you go back, let me go back, tells you W is back. Okay, so this is generally speaking our stats explained. Very nice that they are explained. So all that stuff is here. Poison resist, yeah, those are just resistances. The last one's what? Melee damage, it's probably counted. This is range, this is critical chance. Percentage chance is 4, very small. Yeah, and increase attack speed and movement. Strong, what does it mean? Ah, it's the bonus that we took. Alright. And this is our inventory screen. Very strange, but it kinda works. Also, I don't see the very bottom. Yeah, that's another gripe that I have with the game. At the very bottom, you might be seeing experience bar, but when I play it in this window mode, I barely see it. It's very kinda hidden. I always have problem with seeing this, so I would prefer if the experience bar was somewhere else more visible, like on the top or something, or maybe a bit higher, because it's really hard to track your level. Level is very important because you can upgrade your passive skills or stats, and at the very beginning everything really counts, because you don't really get much of it. Alright, so this is what? Oh, you can do like this and clinch to this, then jump down, and then jump down again. And this is what? This is swimming area. Okay, space to swim fast. That kinda works. Now we have to open it. It's showing you what to click, and then this is broadsword. Oh, so strange one. Why is demonic? Oh, it's actually quite powerful. Let's have it. I wonder if we can keep it. Probably not. I don't think we can keep it, because we would be very strong if we could just go on like this to every game with all that stuff. Maybe it stays. I don't know. Maybe it stays. Hard to say. We have to try it. Okay, so let's see what's there. Yeah, this is the bonfire, kind of like Dark Souls, right? So we can click it. Let me just check the time. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long video. Well, whatever, I don't mind it. I actually want to play it. Alright, so this can be killed. While we record it, I'll be actually unlocking something, because, well, it depends how well we do, but I will still have stuff to unlock, right? Okay, so this is a bow. We have to go to our inventory, wherever you put it. I actually am using Q button to do this because it's near my finger. So this is equip. I guess this one is worse, right? This is 3.7. Yeah, very in-depth stuff here. And we actually have a level. Why do we have a level? This is strange. Next up, we have a level. I can go into shadow and use the button. Okay, so now we can go into shadow mode and we are invisible. And here we can use our bow. I think I mapped it to A. Yeah, I mapped it to A. And you can actually snipe here, which is quite insane. Really well done mechanics in the game. Tons of stuff that you can do. You can attack, you can have special combos. Many items have their own properties, like you can have free falling and go berserk, and some items are cursed as well. You have stats, so very in-depth game mechanics. I'm just going to hide the mouse. I probably don't see it, but I see it. Okay, right, so we can just keep going. So yeah, this is my attack button. I'll try to remember. Right, so this is a book of spells. We have to, yeah, again, we have to go back. I really cannot memorize this, but now I think I can. Yeah, this is our spell, and I have it on D, right? It's very nice that it's showing me the buttons that I changed. So as you can see, it's quite powerful. But we can poke this guy with arrows. I would really like to do the run with what I have, because I'm already level 1. And I have some stuff. Okay, here you can buy stuff. We have 60. This is a lot. Only potions. I'm not gonna use them. So now we have to go left. You can also supposedly steal or attack. Yeah, I actually bought it because I'm an idiot. How do you go? I know. I just clicked A, thinking this is working like WASD, but actually you move around on the arrows and you use WASD for different things. What is it? Yeah, shopping. For some reason I read it's snoping. I was like, what the hell is snoping? It was just shopping. Okay, so we can poke them. As you can see, they are poking me around as well. Oh my god, they are really nasty. Yeah, we can do it. They can be very hard, those bats. They can really do a lot of damage. I'm not sure I am headshotting them, but maybe. Hard to say. I think full power is... But I don't know, it looks like I'm doing more damage for some reason. Is this destructible? No. No, you have to go. You can even phase through walls in this game. This is like insane what you have here. Yeah, but at the same time, you have only 4 classes, and there are that's it. That's the whole tutorial. So we just end up with nothing, right? Do we? Yeah, I guess we do. Yeah, you just start the same way with nothing. Yeah, Q does something else here. It just allows you to choose a character. So this is the proper run that we are going to do. I'll probably do one, maybe more, if we do really badly, like this. Right? This is horrible for the beginning. I should be doing something better than dying to first 3 bots that spawn. Everything is supposedly procedurally generated, so you can have very bad run or very good one. Like this is quite nice. This is a useful spell. Okay, so what does it do? It can attack with ice and instantly freeze an opponent. We have also our trusty dagger and a bow. You can attack stuff like this and break it. Sometimes you get useful things. Alright, we cannot go there, right? Of course we cannot. We have no other way, but there's stuff like double jump, for instance, or slower falling, so you could theoretically do it. You can also push blocks. Probably there's way more mechanics here than I know of, but I will only tell you about stuff that I remember and that we encounter. Yeah, like this, for instance. No, this is not. Is it? Let me just go there. Yeah, you can actually put stuff here, drop items here, and this is like a shrine that can have different effects. There's a lot of shrines in the game. Let's see the shop. What's there? What would I like? Damage reflection would be awesome. Probably, that's what I think. And this is bad, right? This is awesome, but we don't have money. Let's try to make money. So we go left. Those spikes can kill us. Let's first go left. We actually can see the... Yeah, I wanted to explore here. Of course it's risky because we can run out onto anything like spikes and die instantly. This is actually a good one. Okay, I could try to identify it. I'm not sure if teal is... No, it's mapping. Okay, this is mapping. This is actually useful. Kinda. Yeah, it's mapping somewhat. Yeah, it's mapping a lot actually. We know... we know the map entirely. That's nice, but there will be... Okay, let's start with this. Minus on poison, but we have improved archery, so this can be useful. I'll have to go down and shoot the bat, right off the bat, and then kill this guy, poke him. Okay, we actually critted him. And now you can also bounce off enemies, kinda like in Mario Bros. Now this is, I guess, yeah, it's just a bad level design because we cannot go there unless we face through walls. There's no point because there's only spikes there. So I'm not sure if the random generation always works. I didn't have problems with that so far. I didn't really run into anything that would be broken, like so that you couldn't progress. Also, it depends what items you find, that's for sure. Sometimes if you have lucky items, you can really do a lot. And if you don't, then you might have problems. There's also a boss in every level. I'm not sure we'll be fighting one. Probably not, because if I try, I'll probably die. So we'll have to kinda go down. You also take falling damage. Yes, there is a boss, but not the worst one. We might be able to kill him. I would like to have money for this damage reflect, but I'm not sure if we can do it. Oh, I would almost die. Let me just maybe, I don't know. We can fall on spikes. I don't want to. Yeah, we can try to poke. Yeah, that's not exactly what I'm trying to do, because now we aggroed the boss. He can actually, I don't know, he might drop on spikes. We also found something. I'm not sure if he can go there. We have the freeze. Well, let's see what's this. This is probably a wand, right? Magic charge, balls of fire. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to test it on him. We might just die and I will try night, which is also an option. I'm thinking what I can do here. Well, I can just go in and try to use the spell. Alright. You can like freeze the guy. Maybe. And then poke with the dagger. And then freeze them again. Poke with the dagger. Okay, we can actually freeze the boss. But it's not gonna work. I could have died there. Now, if you are very close, he can miss you with the axe. But I probably won't make it. Oh, we actually did it. Okay, good. So after you kill a boss, you will always level up after you finish the level. And you also get a key which can open the chest. So we can... That's nice. We can actually check some stuff. Yeah, we are doing okay, but we don't have much money. I have no idea if you can sell. Now, this is probably... I'm not sure. I think it's a pressure plate there. Which means there will be a block falling down. Which is not exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we can go from here. Now let me just check what we have. Okay, so there's no way we can find 30 money. Let's use it. Okay, we regenerate, that's good. And this is what? Maybe we check it. I might try to use it, right? I think we can try to use it. Oh, this is very good. I'm not sure what is this death thing. What does it mean? Death is easier to encounter. Hard to say. Do I take more damage? I don't know. Maybe I will die instantly. Hard to say. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we have. I get it. Yeah, we have 1 HP, but we hit for 80. I think this is the idea for the game. I think that's the deal. Alright, I'm not gonna use it. It's like Dante must die thing. You do 80 damage, I think, but you die in one shot. So I'm gonna pass on that. I don't wanna end abruptly. Okay, so this is the bonfire again. You could save here. Maybe we save. Why not? No, I don't want to quit. Yeah, I never do it because I don't quit. I just go and then I die. And then I'm very sad. Okay, we can poke him. Oh my god, what is it? This is strange. How do you load it? Let me see. How do you load it? The whole thing. You don't load it. You don't. I get it. You don't load it. So I'm going to switch to this. Yeah. It has a couple of charges, so maybe for a boss, but normally no. Oh, this is a boss. We are dead. We are so dead. There is like a big boss here in this area. And always see this one. This is a big spider. No spider. This is a worm. So this worm can just chase us around the level and then kill us. Easy. So I'm gonna try to run away from him. I don't feel ready for him completely. Yeah, it's again there. We can poke him, but I'm not sure if we can make it. He's gonna get angry and attack us. Yeah, and this is like... We can get a very big axe and attack him with the axe. I'm kinda attacking him all the time. Maybe we can kill him, I don't know. I'm doing way not enough damage. Where is it? Yeah. It's going to spit on us. Maybe we can attack him like this. I'm not sure if you can. The head is weaker. Oh my god. He hit me again. Can we attack him again? Is it dead? Yeah, that's the boss. We killed the boss actually. I have no idea how you open those. No idea at all. Apparently there are other keys. Or maybe there's a way to open it. I have no idea how to do it. Okay, so we have access to the treasure chest, but we haven't found it yet. And we're kinda dead at the same time. This is the powerful axe. It's cursed, so we cannot de-equip it, and also it doesn't hit the nearby enemies. Maybe we co-off it. Yeah, it's more strength. That was risky. Not sure what does what. What about this scroll? Anchors. Did we uncurse it? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, alright. So now we have this axe and we have to hit with the well, with the head of the axe, not with the stick. Kinda like Dark Souls really. But in Dark Souls the less damage was done with the pole of weapon, and with the end of the weapon was more if you're using halberds. Yeah, so the game is kinda in depth like that. Even with just a random weapon. Maybe we can do it. I don't know. Can we freeze him? We can kill him like this probably. Kinda strange. I don't wanna fight him to be honest. Yeah, freeze him. Now we can use this? No. I have to always mess it up, right? Now the problem is this thing. There are those maidens, and maybe I do it like this. There are those maidens, I have no idea how you interact with them. Apparently you are supposed to bring them to the end. What do they do? But I don't know how you do it. I know what you do to interact with them. The E button doesn't work. Yeah, now. Oh, that's how you carry them. That's interesting. So, like this. Can I fight? No. Oh, I can bring her. Oh, oh my god. How do you do it? Down and E. And then you have to carry her. Oh my goodness. Alright. So maybe we leave her... How? Like E? The same? No. No, not like this. Okay. What button was it? E? No. Oh, it was the attack button. Yeah, attack button. Right. Okay. That is what? Cross amulet. This might be good. -1 fire resist plus dexterity and vengeful familiar. We have this character. Is it gonna attack her? No. Alright, so we can carry the lady further. And maybe we leave her there. No, 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 no. That's... Oh, this is nice. The familiar is efficient. Alright, I'm trying. Oh my god. Actually, I am probably not gonna do it. Because it's very little health they have. So probably at some point I will die. And when you finish, when you die, you actually reach some progress. It depends. Oh my god, what was that? What was it? Ah, that was the worm. There's actually a worm there. And we are kinda dead. There is a worm there, and you can overall get hit by it when it attacks from the ground, kinda. Well, maybe we just... I don't know, the familiar is killing this guy. Let's go there. I don't think we can heal, but... You know what? I'm gonna leave her there, and then we check the shop. Probably I'm dead, but let's see. Okay, so this is cursed, and it gives defense. It's not so bad actually. Gauntlets. I think I have gauntlets. Freezing aura. This is awesome. Hood, but we don't have money. Again, we don't have money. So let's just keep going, maybe. Okay, we take the lady and we go down. But we die in a very short time. This is strange. If you go down, you have to actually go up, because otherwise we'll fall. So you have to use the ladders. Oh, we actually... Oh my goodness. Please, no. Please don't kill me. I would like to finish. Can I finish? I don't know. Okay. Maybe? I'm kinda dead. But I want to attack with my weapon. Maybe not. I should actually maybe shoot them? Maybe like this? Safe side, right? Trying to be on the safe side. It's going to chase us. I'm tryharding very hard. And it doesn't work. And it's also prolonging the video, but you have to bear with me a little bit longer. We can do it. Or not. Or maybe we can. I don't know. I seriously don't know if we can do it. No! What is there? Oh, there's the lady. We kinda lost her. Okay, we poke this, but not like this. I forgot that we don't have the dagger. So now we have to go all the way up. Oh, and I died. It spawned a worm where the chest was, and I died. Okay, so that is how you reach progress. You have this bar that fills up after every level. And yeah, we just made some progress like this. As you can see, I made it through like 6 bars. So I leveled up a bit, kinda. I mean, it's not really leveling up, it's just unlocking the starting bonuses. Okay guys, so that would be Vagante, one run that ended abruptly in the, I don't know, second level, third level. I didn't do much. I think we made it like one level or something, and then I died. Right, it tells us, yeah, that was Lurker. 16 deaths already with this guy. And then you end up in here. So there was 14 minutes run, one run of the Vagante game. And there is 15 or 12 levels. So by multiplying it, I don't know, 4 levels would be like, I think there's a speed run like 30 minutes the whole game, but more realistically, 40 minutes 2 levels, an hour would be 8. Probably like 2 hours if you take your time. If of course you can finish the game, because well, you may not, like I did. You're gonna die a lot. Are there problems with the game? Well, maybe the positives part first. It has very in-depth mechanics in terms of statistics and gear that you are using, and also you can have some sort of build where you, of course, prioritize stats and passives, but at the same time you can build something around the gear that you are finding. Also use specific shrines in game, take risk or not, play accordingly to the background that you choose. So there is quite a lot of customization how you're gonna play the game. It also has multiplayer. It has a lot of game mechanics like climbing, using bow, sniping, jumping off enemies, phasing through environment, and tons of stuff like this. There's really quite a lot of bosses. There's like 2 or 3 bosses every area, so there is like 15 or 10. I think it's like 3 bosses per area, or 2. I think it's 3 or 2. No, 3 bosses. Like 15 bosses, I think. Those levels, 5 general areas with 3 levels each. So the game is quite big. Could be bigger, but it's more in-depth mechanically. It's really much better than any typical jump and run platformer. It's more like Salt and Sanctuary, I would say. All the gear has stats. It can have additional features, additional modifiers, and everything can synergize together, or the opposite. You can get cursed stuff, you can lower your stats while drinking the wrong potions and stuff like that. The characters are just like in Dark Souls. They are just the basic what you get, basic gear. Plus they have passives, so they are unique in terms of passives, but in terms of stats and gear, well, basically you can use anything with anyone. So if you build up a lot of intelligence on, let's say, knight, you can be a good mage, and mage can become a soldier, a warrior, a tank, and so on. Not with passive, but with stats and gear. Like I had a rogue who was using this big axe, so you can completely switch around from what you start with to what you end with. Yeah, so because of procedural generation of levels, there is quite a lot of customization, I would say. Also, you don't know what you find, you don't know how well you do, what you will be aiming for. You might, for instance, kill the boss or not. You may just rush to another level, hoping for better items the next level. You can buy stuff in shop or not, and so on and so forth. The number of classes is not too big. I would actually like the game to be more roguelite. Yeah, I would prefer if it was more roguelite, if you had an opportunity to actually make the game easier by unlocking something or progressing or leveling up your characters. This is actually more like a roguelike. So every run starts almost the same, with only the difference of class and background, and then you are on your own. You cannot really grind to victory. I mean, you can in levels, but you cannot really grind outside in between levels. The game is rather hard. People also say it's hard. Some people report to play it for like 100 hours. It depends. It depends how much you're gonna play it, how good you are, how many deaths, and so on. Pretty much you have to have a good run because you cannot really uh, unlock anything specific aside from pretty much one class and maybe some background that will make it easier for you. But you are generally speaking on your own, so you have to progress smart and also be lucky with how the environment will look, and there are insta kills that you can also avoid with gear, a specific gear that protects you from insta kills. But you can also just die from a boulder or spikes. You can also be knocked into spikes and so on, or poisoned. So yeah, the game is very in depth. Graphically, it's kind of charming, but at the same time, for my taste, it's too pixelated. I think it loses this presentation on the too much pixel art and too little character. I think it would be much better if it was like Hollow Knight or how it's called again, Spelunky. Yeah, so I would say it should be at least like Spelunky to be really enjoyable to me personally graphically. Or just like Hollow Knight with all the in-depth mechanics, but at the same time it could have much better graphics. I think it loses on the pixel art. It's not adding. Of course, the plus is it works pretty much probably on everything. It definitely runs very nicely and quickly, but I would prefer if the graphics were better. Mechanically, it's very good. It uses a lot of different mechanics in game and a lot of synergies. So this is a very good game in that matter. The only problem is that you have very little classes, just 4 classes overall. I would like 12 to be really something. And those backgrounds, well, usually you probably play with one. Will pick something that caters to your gaming style. For instance, I usually pick, for now, from what I have available, I usually pick either level up to have one passive from the start, or I just take 2 damage because I think strength adds 2 damage. I'm not sure if it's exactly 1 point strength is 1 damage, but I just take it. I usually take it just to be closer to one-shotting enemies, not two-shotting them. So it's kind of DPS. But you can pick anything you want from, of course, from the stuff you unlocked. I think some of them are also secret. So there is some you can just unlock by getting all 16 bars of this kind of experience bar in between runs. Some have to be unlocked in a specific way. So of course there are wikis for this game. There are guides. There are guides on YouTube, very in depth, even about every single class, how you do it. There are guides that allow you to chase a specific build that should be like OP and allow you to break, kind of break the game and finish easily. It is hard. It is hard. It's gonna give you a lot of hours of trying until you learn the game properly. Kind of loses on the presentation. I mean, I've seen much worse pixel art games and much worse platformers, but it could be better. And it could be bigger. I think, I'm not sure if it's early access, but I really do hope that the game is gonna grow and that they are gonna patch it and add more, slightly more content. Maybe not in terms of items, because there is a lot of items, there is a lot of bosses and enemies, but I would like to have more, at least more classes. And I would really prefer if there was an option to, for instance, use all the backgrounds, kind of like in easy mode, but there could still be achievements for playing with one background only. It would be nice if you could just add all of them, everything that you collected, or everything that you either farmed or found as secrets. Could be also more of them. Some could be like positive, some could be negative. You know, some sort of perk system. That would be nice if they added more customization in terms of backgrounds or passives. And I would definitely prefer it to be at least optionally more like a roguelite, right? I would like to progress in between games instead of just going into this very hard run that I will most likely die in. The problem is when you unlock all the backgrounds that you can unlock, you still have pretty much the same. You still have 4 characters, you have like 16 backgrounds to choose from, plus some secret ones, and you're pretty much at the same stage that I am now. And if you suck at this game, if you're bad in those games, you can basically, well, it depends. You can either persevere and try to beat it, or you can try to beat it in multiplayer, which is kinda easy mode by design, or you will give up, and it will be a waste because the game is actually very good and it has much more content than just 1 or 2 levels. If you just keep dying in 1 or 2 levels, you won't see the entirety of the game. You will see only like 20% of the game. So it would be nice to see more, but you can just find the game too hard, which again can be positive for some people. Overall, I'm gonna play it. I would be very happy to play it multiplayer, but I have nobody to play it with. So if somebody wants to try, I'll be very happy to play with you to test the game in multiplayer, because I have no other way to do it. I would have to be pretty much, you know, have someone else who wants to play and I know him and he has the game. And this is a recommendation. 8 out of 10. There is stuff I would change and improve, definitely add stuff and improve graphics, but it's a very solid game. It's a very nice hidden gem of a roguelike slash roguelite platformer, done really nicely. I'm always after content in games, and it does have content. It does have depth in terms of customization and synergies between items and game mechanics. So this is very, very good. Slightly more in terms of classes and yeah, those passive will be better, but still it's a very good game. I just hope it's not finished yet. I hope it's gonna be improved and some stuff will be added. That will be very good. Overall, I think you should be happy with this game, even if you just pay full price for it. Even if you buy it, probably you should be having enough gameplay time from it, because that's tons and tons of subsequent runs until you can progress further, find some builds that will work for you, and test all the classes, all the sequences of prioritizing your passives and stats, test it, compare it, and maybe get further than I did. Okay guys, so that will be it for Vagante. Recommendation from me, 8 out of 10. Very nice, I would say roguelike, and I will see you guys in the next review.